Hi, Richard. Joe Simpson. Just wanted to make this year-end summary video for you. You should be able to put it in your computer and play it and watch it. We've got two pictures loaded here. You on the left, our example on the right. And probably the one thing we've been trying to do and work on the most this year is a good impact position. Okay. I'm going to put both you and our example at the kind of top of your swing here. You're making kind of a three-quarter swing here on purpose. And, a couple of things we can notice. One, that his back is on the right, is facing the target. You haven't turned as much. Now as we start coming down, let me start working on the down portion. I'm going to stop it about right there. And I'll stop his about right there. Similar positions right there. I'm looking at your hands, fairly similar positions right here in these two hand positions. A couple things we notice. One, of course, he has maintained the shaft angle relative to his forearm, left forearm, very well. Okay. You have released your club. Pretty substantial difference there. So that's the first thing that sticks out to my eye. And we've been working hard on holding that angle and turning our body instead of just pushing with the right hand. A couple other things we notice. Let's talk about the other things we notice. I'm going to put a circle around his belt buckle. We'll put a circle around your belt buckle. Okay. His belt buckle is much more pointed towards the target. Yours is still pointing at the camera. Okay. So if our body's not turning, the only way we're going to get the club back down to the ball is to release it with our hands and arms. So combining a better body turn with holding helps us hold that angle. What's the other thing we can see? That kind of the last thing we can see. I'm going to move it. Move one frame, and you know what? Let's take you and move you one frame back. We can see that his right arm is still quite bent, and his elbow is right up to his side, and we don't see any gap or any light coming in there. And with you, we see some light, and that elbow's away from your side still, and not only that, your right arm has straightened. Okay, quite a bit sooner. Whoop. Go back just a few. Okay, even to there, we can see that his right elbow is still bent, and his right arm is still bent, elbows up against his side. And let's take away this. We'll get to impact. Okay, and this is what we've been working the hardest at, and we can see his shaft is leaning slightly forward. I'll color it in. Slightly forward. And yours is leaning slightly back. Just going to make it a little easier for you to see. His shaft is leaning forward. Your shaft is leaning back. He is hitting down on the ball with his hands in front of the ball. Right now, you are hitting up on the ball with your hands behind the ball. And that's been our number one issue. Once we fixed your swing plane, this has been probably the big issue. So I just wanted, again, for you to see it, for you to have it on tape, and something you can look at in the future. So that's one of your big issues. Okay? Keep working on that. We can get there. Okay? The other issue, and let's see if I can get us going here. I can't find what I'm looking for. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now that we've got everyone up here, our next issue really is this. Let me make you a little bigger so we can see. Make our example a little bigger. Nice. Alright, let's get you... Okay, this is a sand wedge. Yeah. Okay. And there's impact. Okay, I'm going to go just after impact. In our example, just after impact. Okay, so we can see ball's just taken off here, ball's just taken off there. And notice how I can see his left leg, his left cheek. Okay, I can't see much of his left shoulder because he has turned his body really well through impact. And in your case, the body hasn't turned that well. We can see here at address, I can't see any of your left shoulder. Okay, can't see your chest. Okay, you're turning okay on the way back, but then on the way down, okay, it's mostly hands and arms, and there we are at impact. Okay. Versus our example on the right, we can see his body has turned or rotated a little better through impact. Okay. These are the two issues that we really need to keep working on, to keep addressing, to keep hammering home time after time after time after time after time until we can do it. And again, in your summary or your review, I stress the importance of, once you retire, maybe taking some mat classes or yoga classes or strengthening and conditioning and stretching flexibility classes such as a mat class or a yoga class. That would help you out. You've done well. We just still have some issues to work on, and I think you can do it. You can do this, and good luck. I'll put up a few swings and just let them run a little bit so you can see them. Thanks, Dick. Bye-bye.